Karate. Today we'll be going over kicking fundamentals and how to earn the kicks patch. We'll be going over chambering, how high your kicks should be, and what part of the foot we kick with. We will have a part 2 for intermediate and advanced kicks. Starting off with our knee and jose. Make sure that we have our weight on our back leg with our knees over our toes. If you're trying to line up your knee and jose, make sure you have 1, 2.5 steps forward. You're going to have one off to the side, your own head width apart. The hand here should be right at your belt level, and this one here should be right looking over your eyes. Don't have any kink in your wrist. The knee bend should be over your toe. For the chamber that we have before each and every kick, you want to make sure to have your knee chamber nice and high before we do the kick, and then bring it back down. For lifting kick, when we're kicking with this, we're getting our chamber up, we're pointing our toes down, and we're kicking with the instep of our foot, right where you have your shoelaces if you're wearing your shoes. So you're bringing it up, pointing the toes, and you're lifting up with the foot, bringing it back down to your chamber, and then setting it back down. Next up is the front thrusting kick. For this one, you pivot your back leg, which is just turning it so your knees are in the same alignment. Your chamber comes up to here where your knee is above your belly button. You pull your toes back and you're hit with the ball of your foot, like so. Re-chamber and then back down. On this one, you want to make sure that your kick is at least at belt or higher level. Trying to kick right into the solar plexus. Coming in, knee up, kicking out. Back in and down. Back lifting kick, the chamber is slightly different. You still pivot your foot, you want to look over your shoulder, but you're not turning and breaking your alignment. You're just a slight turn so you can use your peripherals to see your target. And the chamber is here, lift here, then down. So the chamber is just slightly off the ground, bringing it up for the lift kick, and then back down. Now, for the back thrusting kick, you want to make sure you still pivot your leg. We'll be looking over the shoulder that we're kicking with. So in this case, it's the front leg here. So again, I don't want to turn this way because that makes it so my body's twisting up as I'm trying to kick back. I want to look over the same side. And as this leg is coming back, I want to make sure the knee line is pointing down and not to the side. Chamber here, just like I said for the back chamber. Here for the kick, chamber, back down to your knee and jose. Make sure that when you're kicking back, you do not turn the foot. You keep the foot pointing down as well as the knee line down as you're bringing it back. If you turn, it turns it into a side kick before you set it back down. Next up, we'll be talking about side kicks. For your side kicks, you still chamber the same way, hand position the same way. You'll bring that knee chamber up, but now we got to turn the hip to the side as we bring the side foot out. Re-chamber and then back down. Again, you want to make sure that your kicks are at least belt higher and right to the stomach. We don't want any low kicks for this one here. When you're bringing your foot up for this chamber, you're going to start here. Turn to the side chamber and bring the foot out. As you can see, it's the heel making impact for the side kick. Re-chamber, back down. The turning kick for our last kick for this video is chambered the same exact way. You bring your knee up, chamber up high, and then you're going to turn for your turning kick. And then you're still going to kick with the same part you did with the front thrusting kick, the ball of your foot, as your kick is coming out here. Again, you want to make sure to keep this up and turn out here as you're doing your turning kick. And I wanted to make sure that I use the ball of my foot for the kick. Bringing it up, turn, kick, down. Yeah, making sure to keep your foot at your hip height the whole time. So that concludes at least the list of kicks that we are going over for the part 1 video. It's lifting, thrusting, back lifting, back thrusting, side kick, and turning kick.